Hey everyone, it's December 20th, 2019, Friday, and we're here with another episode of the Lunchbox Podcast, our main line podcast to feed your hunger on video games, music, movies, television, and many other avenues of entertainment. We're here Fridays on twitch.tv/lunchboxpub, so be sure to follow and subscribe to us here on the channel and keep up with everything we do as a whole on our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the Lunchbox Pub. If you missed your chance to watch live, don't worry, we got you covered, as episodes are archived on Twitch as well as uploaded to our YouTube channel soon after. And guys, if you are watching on Twitch, be sure to press that bell above us right there, that bell next to the follow sign, to be notified every time we go live. And of course, let's do our introductions. I'm Greg M, aka The Remix. I'm the founder, CEO, editor-in-chief of the Lunchbox Publications, and I'm here with...
What up, guys? Matt Green, aka Alex Domingo here. I am the social media manager and news aggregator for the Lunchbox Podcast.
Yay.
What's good? It's your boy Big John,
There it is.
and I'm the head custodian.
Wait, what? Hold on, what? What did we do?
Oh no!
Wait, what the? What? Okay, moving on. Who do we else?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, I'm Paranormiac. I am the lead artist of Teh Lunchbox. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Before we get started, we want to thank everyone for showing up at our Curie last week for the Twitch DC meetup. Thank you again. Shout out to No Skills for inviting us into this community. It's been a year and a half since we joined Twitch DC, and
That long?
yeah, we remember we were working so hard, and I love our public relations manager so much. I love Mike, but Mike, he didn't tell me, well, he didn't know that some people from Twitch DC knew him. And I was like,
Aww.
remember I was telling him, like, we need to find these people, and they're telling me that they know you. And he's like, whoops. I was like, whoops? Like, what's this whoops nonsense? And then he's like, oh, my bad. I was like, it's fine. But it's, again, shout out to No Skills. It's, thank you all for meeting us. Thank you all for accepting our surprise gifts of the magnets, because to be fair and honest with you guys, we won't be restocking any giveaways like magnets or stickers until, I think it's safe to say, probably later in February, to be honest, because there's a lot of stuff that we're trying to make as a whole, not just mini giveaways, but other things like shirts, for example. And to be fair and honest with you, since it is the holiday season, people have been recommending this, and it's killing me right now. Someone's knocking on my door. Hold on. What is going on? Live podcast. Yep, it's the water man. All right, thank you. Okay, so yep, sorry for the background noise, folks, but I do want to say, how should I say it? People have been telling us, are you guys gonna get ugly Christmas sweaters? I was like, oh, here we go.
I already have one.
As a lunchbox edition, ugly Christmas
2020.
Sweaters.
Let's talk about that 2020.
Yeah, it's coming 2020. Other than that, guys, and okay, never mind. Other than that, guys, we heard the recommendations that you guys want us for giveaways or things to sell. 2020 is our year, so stay tuned. But again, back to Twitch DC. Thank you again to No Skills for having us. I know me, Gaylene, Tommy Squared, Denise, Matt, and Aerosol, and Julissa, we had a great time. Great time. Yeah, like, thank you. We can't wait for the next one. We'll definitely be there for the next one. Hey, Gaylene, since this was your first one, how did you feel? Like, because I know you were supposed to come to the summer one, but this time you're coming to this one, correct? Like, this time you came to this one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I guess it's what I expected, because it's been a while since the meet and greet thing's been a thing in my life. So it was pretty nice. And when everyone was pretty cool. We whatchamacallit, we made friends. Yeah.
Lots of friends.
Lots of friends.
No friends, be friends, plenty of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, this was the first one because a lot of people were looking for you, Gaylene, in the last one in the
Aw.
summer but then we told them what happened to you. You had a small injury, and then
Yeah.
they cared. They were like, please tell her get well soon, and I did via text on that day. So yeah, other than that, it was great, and I know Aircel and Julissa aren't here, unfortunately, to share their thoughts on it. Matt, how I know this is your second Twitch meetup. What do you think, man? Because it was fun.
Third one.
Wait, third one? What do you mean the third one? Oh, dude, the first one was the bar happy hour meet and greet. Remember?
Yeah.
It was like a short one. I don't know, because I don't consider that as an official one because that came out of the blue. Remember? It was just an instant.
I guess, but
Yeah.
So second one, that was pretty nice. I personally probably would have chosen a slightly bigger venue, but that's a me thing, really.
I understand. Yeah.
But the place was nice, good food.
Arcaria was not bad. It was a good
Good
place.
drinks.
It was a good
Yeah,
place. Yeah. I just like the pizza was not bad, especially since it was a buffet type deal.
Yeah.
And that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun.
Mhm.
I mean, not bad for the pricing, especially for an all you can eat. So that's understandable. Like $20 per person. I was like, oh yeah, but you got more than just pizza. You got salad. You had meatballs, and I think I saw like another side dish. I'm not too sure what it was, but yeah. But all in all, I had a great time. We all had a great time. And shout out
Yeah.
again to Twitch DC for the invite. We can't wait for the next one. We definitely can't wait. So, again, thank you all for coming, and we'll keep you all in touch on what the next event is. We gotta get Big John out there somehow. Please,
Yes.
Big John. Please, man.
Aw.
Some people were looking for you. Like, where's Big John? Where's Brandon? And we have to explain to them, like, Big John couldn't come due to so-and-so, and Brandon, because he lives outside of the DMV area, obviously. So, people were looking for you, Big John. They were looking for you. I mean, heads up on that. I mean,
We're working on that.
Picture and tape it to somebody's shirt.
we didn't do that. You know we didn't do that. Obviously, that's not gonna happen. Come on. But okay. Let's head right to the news, guys. Since it is the holiday week, a lot of we're dimming down from last week's 4-hour episode.
Yeah.
Trust us, guys. I doubt this is gonna take more.
This will not be 4 hours.
This will not be 4 hours. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I guess the biggest news to share has to be the fact that, well, actually, you know what? I don't know, because I know we have a list here and such. Like, let's start from the beginning. First, He-Man on Netflix. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it's coming back. I will never get over the Toonami show back in the early
Yeah.
2000s, because that one was dope. And
Which one?
oh Lord, I don't.
I mean, are we talking like the old school one or
That new school one that's like a little bit of that shown after Transformers Armada. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that was
talking
in
about?
2006.
Yes, that one was dope. Was it 2006? I thought it was like 2004.
I definitely remember because it was funny this news just came out because recently I was looking at there's a series on Netflix called The Toys That Made Us. I just put it
Yes.
on for background, and I was looking at the He-Man episode since I personally don't have as much of a background when it comes to growing up with He-Man, and great episode by the way. You guys should go look at that whenever you get a chance. But yeah, they were talking about how they had that small resurgence in the 2000s, including the animated show, which came back in 2006. And
Okay.
so it's hard for me to get like super duper excited for this since like I said I hadn't really come up with He-Man back in the day, but it's definitely something I definitely understand the hype first and foremost. Um, the part that surprises me is the fact that well, surprise slash not surprise, the fact that they have Kevin Smith as the showrunner for the show.
Hmm.
I wanna say
Silent
this-
Bob is the
Yeah.
showrunner of. Okay, I'm down. I'm interested.
I want to say this is his first time doing like a big animation project outside of the animated Click series.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting.
Okay. I'll definitely check that out. I mean, best and believe. I mean, heck yeah. I mean, like, I'm a huge fan of the series back in 2006, and I definitely want to see where I mean, I trust Netflix because I know they did Voltron. That was a good show too. Because we all grew up in Voltron, like the old school episodes that looks like a little bit of the animation style that looks like a little bit. Heads up, I said I want to put that in emphasis because it's not the same studio of that reminds you of Thundercats, and because that was part of the lineup. That was part of the lineup back in Toonami and stuff, and
no, that's accurate.
Yeah, like I definitely want to see where it goes. Cause is Netflix trying to do also a little merger with Cartoon Network, or no? That's separate. They're both separate. Oh, okay.
Totally separate thing.
Okay.
There's no merger. In fact, it wasn't. Say it again.
I said that's HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
This is Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay. Because I was only asking because like I can see where this is going because with the direction and with the cartoon franchises being under particular studios, like like something is under Warner Brothers, something's under Paramount, like for Nickelodeon. That's why I'm asking because
I get you.
Okay.
He-Man on Cartoon Network, that was more of a commission than like a full-fledged partnership kind of thing, which is why.
Right?
Not syndication. It's just that Cartoon Network had the airing rights to it back then, but it wasn't really their show.
Okay. And is that who I think it is? I can't. The villain's name is on top of my tongue.
Skeletor.
Skeletor. Jeez, Miss Greg.
Wow.
Sorry.
The memes.
Yeah. Of course you would think about the memes. Oh my lord. But
when he goes through the mirror and then he punches it and he's leaving.
That made no sense.
My gosh. Ooh, of course. Yes. All of
You're looking at that Great Skull?
Oh, yeah. Heck yes. Oh my goodness. I'm showing everyone at home. That is beautiful.
Yeah, the posters do look nice. There should be 3 of them as you're scrolling through.
Dude.
That they premiered for... that they premiered for the series. All of beautiful art direction.
Oh yeah. I mean, Grayskull, and look in the middle. That's the sword, of course. And the first picture we showed, definitely that's Adam, right? That's this guy's name, the main character.
Yes.
Prince Adam. Prince Adam. Yes, dude. Oh, I cannot wait.
They haven't said much on the story, so I'm not sure if they're sticking with the style of the old cartoon or if they're gonna do something completely different.
Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense since, of course, Big John would show. Is this the meme you're talking about, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dudes. Oh, yes. I can't zoom in on that, but that's hilarious. He just punches through the window.
Hey, Big John, you think they're gonna do that in HD?
I hope so.
Wow.
Oh jeez. Oh my lord, you guys.
That'd be a good way to like close off the first season. The hero's finally get into Grayskull. He's got to make his great escape, and he does that.
So, any word on release date of anything from Kevin Smith or anything at all yet?
All we know is that they're aiming for late, well, not late, but fall 2020, because that's supposedly when the next touring line is hitting.
Okay. All right. Stay tuned, guys. We will get the release date as soon as possible to you all. And remember, it is coming to Netflix, so if you are subscribed or you haven't yet, now's a good chance, especially since 2020 is going to be filled with a lot of new shows. I know I know some of us in the company are excited for Henry Cavill's well, he's the main character.
He's the Witcher.
Yeah, he's the Witcher. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. Next video next sort of news we have is the scuffed PlayStation control. No, I'm gonna stop.
Not.
Wow.
Okay.
Calm down.
Okay. Fine.
Calm down,
fine. It's called the PlayStation 4. Wow, and I can't believe it just plays like that. Okay, so the PlayStation 4 back button attachment. It's this. Okay, so basically it's an add-on for the standard PlayStation 4 controller, and you connect it to the bottom. And what you have, if you guys can see on screen, I know people are watching at home. You guys can map buttons, like 2 sets of buttons, to those back panels, and those back panels can give you a small advantage to your gaming competitiveness and your gameplay. It's this. Oh wow, $29.99. Now that I did not know. That's not bad. It's actually it's actually a cool controller add-on to allow you to how should I say? What if you can't press a particular button on time? What if you can't press a particular how should I say, like combo for a fighting game or a driving game? What if you want to, how should we say, this is what we do in competitive Call of Duty. Wait,
I actually didn't think about that.
Yeah, what's up?
Because I was kind of iffy on picking this up because I feel like it was something that would be more useful for shooters. But no, you mentioned fighting games. That would actually be handy.
No. Fighting games can be included. I wish I can show you guys through my camera, but I can't. We're working on that feature, folks. Hint. There is a cool function for the, and I'm gonna say Scuff, and I'm gonna add the Astro C40 Pro gaming controller made by Astro headsets. There's a special function where you, like the back button attachments as you see here, and I'm gonna show the paused image here on screen for you all. If you guys can see in the picture, instead of having 4 paddles, you have 2 paddles for this attachment. For Scuff and the Astro controller, you have 4 paddles. And the Xbox One Elite controller. You guys remember that? There you go.
Yeah.
The cool thing is the fact that this makes, especially for shooting games, you can do something called a trick called the crouch shot. Meaning, if I can have my left paddle to, let's say, for example, the circle is to crouch, I can actually hold down the back paddle without pressing the circle button while having my thumb on the controller stick I'm aiming at. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
And for racing games, you can also use that instead of having L1 or R1 to shift, like a real car, especially for example, my Mini Cooper Clubman, we have shifter paddles. This can be your shifter paddles, the back button attachment. And
that I'm probably not going to use it for because I'm fine with driving automatic in racing games. But I do get the added enhancement. It'll definitely, especially if you're playing something like a Gran Turismo style game. You have the shifting right there.
Oh yes, and I would definitely want to add this to for Crash Bandicoot, for example, too. What if you don't want to press the triangle button? You can just hit one of those paddles to activate a power up. Makes sense. So that's smart. Yeah. That's smart. Excuse me, in general. The coolest thing you can do, and what they showed me from the trailer, and because I did see this a couple days ago, has to be the fact that if you guys see in the middle, you see this says P1, that means profile 1. You can have multiple profiles of what game you want to play. Let's say, for example, profile 1 is for Call of Duty, but oh snap, I'm about to play some Crash Bandicoot HD Racing. Oh, I can just switch to profile 2. Oh wait, I'm about to play a fighting game, Tekken 7. I can just switch to profile 3. So that's what makes it awesome and convenient.
That's why it says 16 different functions. You got 16
so
profiles.
16.
Cool.
See, now I'll give them props to this. I will give Sony props to the fact that you have to chill. You have to what you call it again? You have to sort of go back and forth for the Scuff gaming controller. I'm not too sure about the Astro C40 controller, folks. I know some of my friends have it. For the Scuff gaming controller, you have to use something called a magnet key to go back and forth in mapping out buttons. They don't have profiles. For the Xbox Elite controller, you only have 2 profiles. I was like, hold up. This is smart. This ability to have multiple profiles is ingenious. I mean,
I'm liking this idea more.
That's even better itself. So, come on, like, you could at least had that added that ability, and like Microsoft could at least have that update. I don't know if they do to update the profile even more, but I mean, this is smart. And on the bottom for you all who are worried about like, what about if I want to connect my Turtle Beach Battle Buds or my, for example, my A30s or my A10s? Don't worry, folks.
It should have a port for that.
Yes,
right?
There's a port on the bottom for your stereo headset. You can plug it on the bottom, so it doesn't get in the way.
Nice.
So I do want to add this question for all of you guys. Do you think we will see this feature on the next PlayStation 5 controller?
That was exactly the reason why I wanted to put this in the news.
Oh, man.
For that, you know, obviously we have no idea for sure if they're doing it or not, but I feel like this might be at least an idea of something they want to do for whatever's going on with the DualShock 5.
I mean, we did talk about this 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, episode 0, right? Yeah, it was episode 0. We were talking about the schematics for the PlayStation 5 controller. I do not remember at all
the
seeing
patent.
the paddles.
Keep in mind it's just a patent, and
yeah,
one patents can usually be done just to keep make sure that their idea is theirs, and two, patents can be like this easily. There's lots. I mean, look at Nintendo. They like many years ago they had a patent for a Game Boy cell phone, which obviously never happened.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
This was like 20-30 years ago. They had a patent for a Game Boy cell phone. Like it looked like a simple Nokia cell phone, but with buttons that look similar to a Game Boy.
They should have did it.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have been all for it, but I think they just did that kind of thing to make sure that no one else took that very specific idea.
Even though the Sony Xperia exists.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, nobody bought it.
I wanted to. I did.
Oh, jeez. Well, late January, folks. Actually, yeah. I want to add. Late January. Yeah, $29.99. In DM it's $29.99. It will be for the PlayStation 4 basic or regular controllers that comes with the system, and the ones that come in all those multiple awesome colors.
Or,
yes.
Yes. They could have made a better PS4 controller.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's a crazy idea, right?
Obviously it's too late for that.
Yeah. Time to work on the PS5, man.
There's going to be so many people not getting the PS5 when it comes out.
Yeah.
You know how many people going to still have their PS4s? I still have my PS3. Give me a better controller for the PS4. These paper mache controllers they got.
Paper mache.
Big and strong. Like the mountaintops. These controllers cannot handle this power. I need a controller. I need it.
I just want a better battery. That's all I need.
True.
Yeah,
definitely. Stay hooked up. I'm right here. I'm too close. I don't need to be far away. I got small eyes. I can barely see.
Oh my lord. $29.99, folks. Be sure to pick yours up. All right.
PS4 Elite controller. Stop being cowards.
Let's keep going.
Big John, you see my setup. Like my ear is too big to be.
Oh lord.
To be like all up on the console like that.
Look, I'm right here. Like
that's good for you. That's good for you. I need better battery.
A big old controller with my big old hands.
Oh, here we go. Oh lord, here we go.
That's how PlayStation makes a Duke controller for the PlayStation.
Sony better be listening now. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah. Hey Sony, make a Duke controller for
Oh my god. All right,
it could be limited edition if you need it to be. Just make it. We'll work out the rest.
Let's keep it going. Oh jeez, I wish. See, I know I love our advisor and she's smart, she's awesome, and I know she loves this series, and I'll be honest with you all, I have not watched this movie series. Yes, Bill and Ted.
At all?
I haven't.
Oh, yeah,
I think I have a long time ago, but I think I was really like 4 or 5, man. Like I don't remember.
They're very cheesy and campy now, but they're still classics.
Oh yeah, I mean, like they meet Napoleon. I know they met like, didn't they meet Death or like?
That was in the second one.
Yeah, like, and this is pre-Neo John Wick Keanu Reeves, folks. I'm just putting it out there, but.
Oh no, that's still him. He just shaved his beard.
I know. It's just I mean, like he was part of Bill and Ted series before the Matrix and the John Wick series. Yeah, yes, folks, this is from Entertainment Weekly magazine. Your first look at Bill and Ted Face the Music. Is there any storyline going on? I mean, look at those two. Oh my gosh.
What?
Jeez. Keanu Reeves.
Phone booth.
That's
okay.
Wow.
First of all, with Keanu, I think we're just thrown off by how he looks because for the last maybe like what 5 years or so, we're used to seeing him with a beard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now he's got to go in clean shave with this one, which makes sense for his character.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie does look interesting. I mean, like especially since Big John. Oh my god.
That boy grew a nose.
Dude.
And is alive.
Yeah. Is that Death? I think that's Death, right? I'm not too sure, man. Like, see,
that is him.
That's him, right? Yes. Oh.
William Sadler, because he played Death in the second movie. They were able to get him to come back.
They brought William Sadler. Oh wow, they actually brought him back. Wait, he played the president in Iron Man. Yeah, 3, right? I know he did. Yes. Oh my lord. Wow.
All right, so let me read the pretty short synopsis they have here. So, now enduring the monotony of middle-aged life, William Bill S. Prescott Esquire and Theodore Ted Logan are warned by a visitor from the future of a need for them to create a song that will save all of life on Earth and the entire universe.
Oh,
the pair work with their families, old friends, famous musicians, and each other to complete the task.
Wow.
Oh.
And in the picture you guys see on screen right now, on the left and right, that's I think Bill's daughter and Ted's daughter, correct?
Yes.
Wow. Jeez. And in the middle, that's rapper actor Kid Cudi.
Oh my god.
I was like, who's this person? I don't know who that is.
Dude, really?
Look, yes, I listen to a handful of music. I don't listen to all this other stuff.
I think you would like Kid Cudi.
Yeah. Kid Cudi's dope. Wait a minute. You didn't listen to the Man on the Moon? Yes.
Ooh,
Man on the Moon? Seriously?
No.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
Let me tell you, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing because if I tell people how I listen to, it might start something, and I don't feel like fighting nobody.
No. No. It's fine.
You know we're not like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, it's fine.
I'm talking about other people.
Oh, okay.
What?
It's like all you gotta know is like I posters of them in my room. All you gotta know.
He's talking about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, so I guess people gonna be coming to my house tonight. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. No, okay. All right. Okay. To be sure,
I got you covered on music, so Big John. No worries.
Yeah. So, any release date yet for this movie? By the way, like, I know
August 21st.
Oh wow, that's not bad. I you know what? I'm calling it now. Probably we might see a first trailer next month, I believe, because
sometime next month.
Yeah. Next month we're gonna see probably a trailer. A lot of 2020 and 2021's trailers are gonna start coming out like early next year, which is not bad because speaking of trailers, I know A Quiet Place and the next Fast and Furious trailers will be released next month. Yes. And yes, folks, we will be watching them, and yes, we will be breaking down and what our thoughts will be. And Bill and Ted Face the Music is definitely on the summer movie watch list for some of us in our company. And this gives me enough time to actually watch the first two Bill and Ted movies. I need to check them out. And
the one thing I'm wondering about, because because in both movies, they deal with a um, Kimmer was messenger. They call him messenger. Rufus, played by the one and only the late George Carlin, and
Oh,
he was great in those roles. But it's been so long, and he's
yeah.
passed so long ago. I was wondering what they're gonna do with his character. So I'm reading the cast
Gotcha.
list right now, and so they have a replacement character. A woman named Kelly will be helping him out instead, played by Kristen Shaw, who you guys will probably know her best as Mabel from Gravity Falls.
What?
Yeah.
Mabel and what's her name in Bob's Burgers?
Louise?
Yes, Louise, and she played the Triceratops in the Toy Story series.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry. I'm not Terry. Trixie.
Yay.
Trixie.
Dude, that's
You haven't seen Toy
crazy.
Story 4? Go see it.
Yo,
Yeah.
I have
Buy
yet
it.
to watch
I
it.
say go see it. Buy it. Go buy it. Or
Big John, is that your first recommendation of stocking stuffers for Christmas?
yes, buy
Okay.
them Toy Story 4. Like we couldn't get you a real toy, but you'll get Toy Story 4.
Wow.
I gotta
Wow,
clip.
okay.
I'm gonna clip that later.
There's a bunch of toys you can look at,
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't gotta clean them up after you,
All right, guys. Bill and Ted Face the Music. You said August 21st, correct?
August 21st.
August 21st, 2020. Stay tuned, guys. We will get that trailer later next year, and you'll definitely hear our reactions to it. So, what do you got next for us, Matt?
So the next one was actually something I found last minute, so I didn't get to go fully look at myself. But Pennington Ward, the creator of Adventure Time, has a new project coming up. He's working with Netflix.
And Bravest
Yeah.
Warriors, correct? He did Bravest Warriors also as well.
And Bravest Warrior, yes.
Yeah.
What?
So he's working on a new show for Netflix called The Midnight Gospel.
The Midnight Gospel. What the heck is that?
So this comes from TheWrap.com. Read what they have here. Let's see. Ward and podcaster Duncan Trussell will serve as co-creators and executive producers on the show, which follows Clancy, quote, a spacecaster with a malfunctioning multiverse simulator who leaves the comfort of his home to interview beings living in dying worlds. Ooh, this sounds kind of trippy.
Yeah, I like that.
Damn.
I'm glad my brother got Netflix.
And this is going to be considered part of their more adult animation line, so it should be in line with the stuff you see like Big Mouth and BoJack Horseman and the F4 Family stuff like that.
Nice.
So they're not going to hold back on the raunchy discussion on the show.
Okay, cause yeah, Pendleton Ward, he's free from the grasp of Cartoon Network now, and I think Bravest Warriors is over, right? It's over, right?
I think it's still going online.
It is? Okay. So, and Bravest Warriors is like PG-13-ish. It's PG-13ish. So
Sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely tell, like...
So he's no stranger to adult comedy.
Well, that too, and you know what? I'm actually happy for him because, he's moved on, because I can tell for safety issues also, and personal, under a different studio, because it will be a little bit how should I say, especially for the younger audiences, and I'm maybe I'm saying this right, maybe I'm saying this wrong, don't judge me, group, and don't judge me anyone on chat, but I think he's also like he's able to express himself, but more of the adult theme nature, because think about it, you just started on Cartoon Network on the regular broadcasting block, then you slowly moved to Adult Swim. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of so I'm really happy and proud of him. This is the first official image that you guys are looking at right now. And
yeah, that's Clancy.
Yeah, that's Clancy, and I'm confused. That's what I'm going to say. Because look at the head. Is those eyes on the headphones? Yes, it is. Yeah, like you see. Oh, wow. So it does look interesting though, because
just the comfort of his home.
Yeah, he's just chilling. That's dope. So
Chilling.
So no official.
It looks in line with like his with his style of his previous shows.
Oh yeah. No official trailer out yet, just this promotional image, right? For now.
Yes, and no hard date either. We just know it'll be sometime in 2020.
Okay. I mean that makes sense. You think we're gonna see some footage at San Diego Comic-Con 2020? I hope so.
I mean, that'd be the latest place they would put it. But
Well, yeah.
honestly for this, especially considering the way they just dropped the news, there's no idea when exactly we'll see this next.
Okay. Okay. Um, Gaylene, you're our lead artist, just by the promotional image itself. What do you think?
It's cool. I feel like it's something he'd definitely make. Like, not gonna lie, his style is like that kind that you'd probably see it.
Adventure Time and Bravest Warriors. Have we
Yeah,
not
you can probably
learned
see it being an
anything?
adult, you know, like style is, you know, it can conform to like what it wants. Like, I feel like it's sort of close to like Rick and Morty-ish for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, you know, Rick and Morty is like
Rick and Justin are, man, don't get me started on those two.
So like that's like, I feel like, yeah, it might be a hit.
Yeah. And Netflix, correct? Like,
yeah.
Okay. Man, you know, all you Netflix subscribers, y'all getting lucky, yo. Shoot.
I mean, they got to fight hard with Disney Plus out now and HBO Max coming up soon.
That's true. Did you get a
same here, Big John?
Did you guys already pre-ordered your subscriptions already?
Not yet, because
it's not out yet.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
It's not out yet, but at the moment it's kind of confusing as to like how they're rolling out the subscription stuff. Because like we know that what is it? If you have DirecTV, you get it for free. If you have like if you already subscribed to, that's confusing part because like there's right now they have HBO Go and HBO Now.
Yeah.
I think if you have HBO Now, you'll get automatically like your bill would just automatically segue into HBO Max. If you subscribe to it on regular cable, like part of your regular cable plan, you get HBO Max for free. And there's a couple other ways, but I'm not exactly sure like how it's being covered. It's very confusing.
Okay.
I think they did a bad job in covering that in terms of like who gets it for free and how the payment plans would do. I know the base price will be $15 a month, which is probably the most expensive of all the streaming services right now. But
so much.
Yeah, I think it's kind of worth it.
I see Crunchyroll on here. Like what? Crunchyroll?
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing because I'm subscribed to Verve right now, which has Crunchyroll, High Dive, and a bunch of other stuff. And there's rumor going around that HBO Max the stuff on HBO Max might get absorbed into stuff from Verve might get absorbed into HBO Max, which is even more content right there, which means I can keep up with as much anime as I can from Japan, plus peek into what HBO is doing, plus look at old Cartoon Network stuff that I've been needing to catch up on, plus like a bunch of more stuff.
Yes, and also they've been working on, because we're old. Well, me personally, they're working on a new Looney Tunes show that's gonna be on there.
You said we're old. You personally? Are you kidding me, dude?
They making it look that new. They show like clips and stuff, and like I follow various like animators and stuff, and they'll show like, oh, I've been working on the new Looney Tunes show, and here's a little artboard and all that, and stuff. It looks so good. I'm like, what?
I mean, I'm looking at the providers here on the bottom. I'm like,
yellow gloves and stuff. Like what?
They put out one short. It was more of a musical short, but they put out the first short. You probably saw Big John, the Wolf, Bugs and Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that like it was one of those short and sweet kind of shorts.
Yes, it looks so good though, and I'm like, come on now, I need HBO Max 15. That's fine.
I'm looking at the bottom because for those who are watching this podcast on Twitch.tv, you are looking at the HBOMax.com website, and I'm looking at the bottom. It says here in small font, select programs from the Turner Network libraries. I see Crunchyroll, Warner Brothers, TBS, CNN, Cartoon Network, HBO, Adult Swim, DC, Max Originals, True TV, and TNT. That's a lineup right there.
Also, when I first saw it on Twitter, they had Boomerang on here too. So I'm like,
Boomerang's involved.
Boomerang's involved. Yeah, if Cartoon Network's there, Boomerang is hella involved. There's no way.
That means I get the good Boomerang, not the one that's for free on TV.
Wow.
Real quick, the
You're
boomerang.
true though. True though.
Wait.
They just dump stuff on it. It's like it's not good anymore. They just dump stuff. Like,
Speaking of boomerang, I'm sorry to cut you off, Big John. Does anybody remember that Hanna-Barbera cartoon where it's like a family and they had these awesome beasts as like their pack and tribe or something like that? There was one that looks like a triceratops, but it was able to shoot fireballs from its horn. And
some Herculoids?
Is that Herculoids?
Is it Herculoids?
Is it Herculoids?
Herculoids?
And you have those two things that look like Gumby or something like that. Yeah, dude, I need to rewatch that show again. Oh, and is it Thunder the Barbarian? Right?
Yeah, boy, yes. They showed on the first. That was like the first iteration of Toonami. They showed them.
Dudes, bring back old school Boomerang, please, cause
He's gonna be HBO Max 15.
So Greg, actually, and I know we're going off a tangent, but there's not much material here, so it doesn't matter. But Greg, what I'm gonna tell you to do?
Oh no!
Next chance you get, go to your local comic book shop. Look up a comic called Future Quest.
And there it is.
Future Quest is literally like all of the old school Hanna-Barbera action shows. You got your Johnny Quest, you got your Herculoid, you got your Impossibles, all that stuff.
What?
Wow!
All in one big crossover comic.
I know where I'm going.
Okay, I hope I don't know if Denise is tuning in or what or not, but we're gonna have to stop by the comic book store before we go Christmas shopping.
I'll say go look for the first trade if you can. It's called Future Quest.
Oh, dude.
I think DC Comics is the one that's publishing it.
What?
That sounds about right.
Okay. Wait, if you got a trailer, I would love to pop that up and let.
Well, no, it's a comic. It's a comic book series. I don't
have.
Okay.
There's no trailer. Okay, shoot. Cause yeah, Johnny Quest and Space Ghost and jeez, you know Space.
I love Space Ghost.
I hope this is gonna be funny, but one of my favorite pop culture icons, yes, is Space Ghost due to the fact that he did have his own talk show. And look what the job I'm trying to do. So yes, guys.
My God.
Yes, heck yeah, Gaylene. Space Ghost is man.
Rest in peace, C. Martin Croker.
Oh yeah,
Zorak.
Oh man.
Shout out to George Lowe.
George
Lowe. Oh man, yeah. Yo, you guys remember Modar?
Yeah, Motar used to run.
He used to run Toonami, man.
The first Toonami host.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Before Tom took over, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Speaking of Tom got a new design.
I heard. Yeah. That's pop culture news.
So rough. Finally, I was waiting on it. Like I remember. Oof.
You know, speaking of which, you know, it's best to say this since we are into talking about HBO Max, the Cartoon Network, and Boomerang, and Space Ghost and stuff. I think, to be fair, Toonami was our pinnacle of after-school programming.
Yes.
To everyone here. Because, I'm going to say this again, I said this many times before, but when we got home from school, no one did their homework, no one took a nap. We wanted to find out what happened on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. So, come on. Like,
I was so hyped.
Heck
yeah. I wanted to see if that 5 minutes was going to be up finally.
Shoot. But HBO Max
will explode in 5 minutes.
Right? Oh, dude, I will never forget the music videos.
30 episodes later.
And that's when we got introduced to that's when I got introduced to Daft Punk through the Interstellar 555 short.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah, and Gorillas.
Yeah.
And
I went on the website and watched it.
Yeah. Oh, I like its specials too. Do you have the new image of Tom, by the way, guys, or just one new? And speaking of the Herculoid, shout out to Big John for sharing this. And I need this on a shirt. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. My man, Tundro, dude, man. If I make another PC, guys, that's his name, Tundro. That's the next PC name, guys. I'm calling it now.
Wow.
Heck yeah. Hey, man, I'm an awful Iron Man anyway. My PC, Veronica. But, yeah, jeez. Man, you know what? I feel like tonight's episode is pretty much a free-for-all since, like, minimum news, but
Our
we
free
get
for
to talk
episode,
about
Yeah.
what's good.
It's the end of December, and everyone's closing up shop.
Oh yeah.
Oh, busy making their top list and stuff.
True. Hey Remy, we're just talking about HBO Max, and we got to the topic of having HBO Max has its various programming. I'm gonna switch over real quick to the website. The new streaming service that's coming soon, and included with HBO Max is going to be, again, we see Crunchyroll, Warner Brothers, TBS, CNN, Cartoon Network, HBO, Adult Swim, DC, Max Originals, True TV, and TNT. So select programs from the Turner Network libraries, and and Big John mentioned Old School Boomerang, which they better have. This streaming service better have, and he just reminded me of the Herculoids, the name of the cartoon, and it's one of my favorites next to Johnny Quest, watching when I was, little tyke, a youngster. But yeah,
right.
But and huge congratulations to Cartoon Network and the new redesign of Tom. I know. Oh wait. Wow, Tom 6. What?
Yeah, we're on 6. Yeah.
What? Oh whoa! I'm sorry.
Yay.
Volume was sorry about that, folks.
Because Tom was looking rough, but
Upload schematics to remote terminal. Hold on, I never saw this. So it's official. This Tom is now in all Adult Swim. Toonami Adult Swim. Okay, when did this start? Like last week or a couple?
No, they've been building it up.
They did it like before Halloween.
Yeah, okay.
It was
I didn't.
Oh
know
yeah.
With the Intruder and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the Intruder, Lockdown. Yeah, yo, Lockdown was scary because that was scary to see Tom getting melted like that. Oh my god.
I'm ashamed of myself for not realizing it sooner. But Sonny Strait is doing Tom now.
Oh.
Who?
Oh, it's not
He does Krillin and Bardock.
What?
Yeah, it's not Steve Blum anymore.
No, it's Sonny Strait now.
Oh,
wow.
New voice. That's kind of
okay.
He would beat me. I'm pretty sure.
Why does this version of Tom look like that Bomberman game back on the Xbox 360?
Don't even.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
sorry.
even.
We got much better.
Mm-hmm.
He looks
It looks cool though.
He looks clean.
Like super clean.
Wow. Everyone calls her Cortana. I'm like, y'all need to chill. This ain't Halo.
Rude.
This ain't Halo. Yeah, I'm like, come on.
Don't diss her like that.
No, some people did. I was like, not me. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not her name. Y'all need to chill. But wow. Congrats.
This reminds me of when I was at Pandora's Cube doing the little garbage planet thing. And I got the T-shirt that I gave to my dad, and he eventually gave it to Greg.
Thank you. I still have it, but no. Shout outs to Big John and his dad, because to be fair and honest with you, Big John, I still have it, and I'm taking real good care of it because, like, that's a collector's item. Because the Toonami logo, oh my gosh!
They came to the area, and they had the whole setup with all the trucks and the computers. Like,
dude,
Tom Escape. You had to get the highest score because I was going for the watch, but
I got
the search. It worked out with the shirt.
Oh, dude, that's dope. Oh man.
I mean, they still do stuff like that, but all that's just in Canada.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not Canada. Sorry, California.
Man,
they left the East Coast in the dust.
Man, you know what? Greg was trying to win from Toonami? That Gundam sets, those Gundam wing sets.
Oh my god.
Shoot.
The shirt is the last thing we got, I'm pretty sure.
Let's continue on with the news. Again, guys, HBO Max, and be sure to keep it here because I guess 2020 they'll start accepting subscriptions, right? Or you can start pre-ordering a subscription.
I think not yet.
Not yet. All right.
Right. I'll say right now, like, if you really need to subscribe, go ahead and just subscribe to regular HBO because that subscription will carry over to HBO Max.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. And it's also a good time because I know Silicon Valley. Shout outs to everyone who has been part of Silicon Valley. Huge congratulations in order. I know it ended in a great way. So yeah.
When HBO Max, I have plenty of stuff I need to look at.
Oh, dude, same here. Like the latest season of Game of Thrones. Anyways, so let's move on with the news. What do we got next?
Anyway.
What do you got next for us, Matt?
Last thing I have here, yeah, the only other like major video game news here, and keep in mind, like I said, I'll put this out because we're end of December, so it's bottom of the barrel when it comes to the news. But basically about Microsoft making things more confusing when it comes to the naming convention of the new Xbox.
Oh, here we go.
So first we assume that they debuted the machine, the Xbox Series X, and we're thinking that is like the name of it. Turns out that's the name of that model. So
what? What?
Xbox Cooler Master, you guys. Don't let him confuse you.
Big John. Oh my lord. Okay.
Here's the best part. So then when people are wondering, since there was rumor going around that there's going to be multiple SKUs of Xboxes coming out, so people were wondering, what are we going to call this family of systems? We're just calling it Xbox.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess. I don't.
As if things were confusing enough.
Right. Big John. You. What you call it? What are you calling it, Big John?
That's the Cooler Master. That's what I'm calling it.
Okay, deal. I'll take it.
Apparently, Series X is the high-end model, the one that we saw.
So what's the
what?
What's it gonna be a smaller trapezoid they're gonna put out for the lower end?
Wow.
One of the rumored machines was that it would be kind of like how they did with the I think the S, where you can get one that doesn't have the disk drive. We'll be getting something like that at launch as well.
Like for digital games.
It is going to be a smaller trapezoid.
Oh my goodness gracious. Are we sure it's gonna look like this? You know what? It's official.
I mean, no, that's the official design for the Series X.
I'm always for the vertical disc insert. I like that. But that's a big trapezoid, man.
Time. Wasn't it also sort of dangerous? Because remember in the Xbox 360, you definitely don't want to stand your Xbox 360 up. Ever. At all. Because one shift of it or movement, it can make the ring of death in your 360 games or CDs.
That's why they made it more stable and trapezoidier. that thing ain't tilted nowhere unless you got a leaning house.
I guess.
In a room, in a table. Look at it. That thing ain't moving.
I mean, okay. First of all, it wasn't the disk drives that was causing the ring of death. It was something about the heating and the way the chips were glued to the motherboard, and like if it gets too hot, the glue would melt off and just like it can't read anything anymore.
Yeah, they got Gorilla Glue this time.
Probably better.
Wow.
They got the new unreleased Tech Gorilla Glue.
But
Tech Gorilla Glue.
One thing is that unfortunately when it comes to hardware as a whole, disk drives are unfortunately just not that stable. Period.
Yeah. Oh no, they're not. Even to this day.
To be honest.
Yeah, it's always been like you better watch that little reader. You'll mess up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people these days, if you're trying to boot up your old PS1, PS2, those lasers not working.
Hey, my PS2 still work. I just jinxed myself. My PS2 about to burst into flames right now.
Wow.
All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
Wow, Big John. Oh lordy.
From my experience, even like the best disk drives, you'll probably get maybe 15 to 20 years out of life, which sounds like a lot since that's 15, 20 years. But if it's a system that you're going to use all the time, that can be, especially going off of how often you use it as well.
Yeah.
That can be a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
So I guess.
And I got a Dreamcast still in a plastic bag.
Wow.
Because the games the Dreamcast was $10, but the games
my man.
Good Dreamcast games cost so much.
My man, it's $45 to get a copy. That's the lowest of a good condition Soldier of Fortune.
I have Soldier of Fortune.
Oh my gosh,
that's
dude.
It came with it, but look.
Dude, give that to me.
I want to play it. Look.
Please.
Look,
let me relive my.
I even got
come on.
2K first.
The best one. The best one. The best one.
2K. Look.
Yo, real talk.
Look, I just want Skies of Arcadia, but it costs $2 billion. Okay.
That's not true. Stop. Wait, what? How much is Skies of Arcadia?
Skies of Arcadia costs
probably not that much, but
it's not that much.
It's a lot of money though.
Big John,
Skies of Arcadia costs at least 160. It goes farther, like it goes higher, but. And look, they asked for 160, but no case. What? Boy, you better 3D print a case for me. What you doing?
Wait, where are you checking?
Look, you know I gotta go on eBay, Amazon.
Big John, are you kidding me, dude? Like, I'm looking at Google Shopping right now. Look at Google Shopping, bro.
Bro, no, there's a site that I use all the time. Price
250. Okay, that's the GameCube one. See, this is why. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna shut my mouth, but you know what I'm gonna say. If these physical games cost this much, why you think they out here yo ho hoing games? And you know what I mean by yo ho ho and bottle of rum games, because these ain't nobody about to spend $251.98 on Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube.
Hey, Big John, don't worry. I found one that's $159.95.
Oh Lord! I'm talking about.
Wow.
You know, he's probably looking at the same site I am.
Oh, I'm looking through Google. Oh my gosh, dude, there's a music box. Oh my lord, what music box?
Oh, it was a special edition. It was limited edition at the time. You don't need that.
Oh heck no.
Right.
These people, they. Whoo!
But no, if you can if you don't care about it being sealed, you can probably get lucky and find a complete version, probably around $60 to $70.
Man, I just want the disc to be protected, because you know one gust of whatever and it's done. Goodbye.
No, I totally understand back then. Like keeping those discs protected was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Hey, Big John, if it makes you happy, you can get the art promo ad for $18.
Wait, art promo what?
Skies of Arcadia Sega Dreamcast 2000 vintage game poster ad art promotion for $18. What the heck?
Was it coming out of the magazine?
I don't know,
Rare.
dude. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, the soundtrack itself is $135 though. Oh my lord.
This is ridiculous.
Dude, $481 for the GameCube version? Lord.
Oh my gosh, Etsy might have saved the day.
Etsy what? They have it for like what? $24.30? Oh, dude. You better pray that's not like
they've been making reproductions. Hold on, I'll link you. Look.
You better pray these are good buys, man, because or legit copies.
This is Etsy, man. These people are using their own two hands and crafting these things. This boy got that. Look, I was on eBay, right? Okay, my brain. Okay, on eBay they have a Dreamcast like game maker, and I'm like, did they use that to make? They probably didn't buy that because that thing was like $9,000. So I pray that they did.
Wow.
But these people are just making a reproduction.
Yeah, they probably got a real good program that can reburn copies of Dreamcast games.
Yeah. The first comment I saw, looks great, excellent quality. Hey, I'm about to get it on here. Hey, my Dreamcast about to be playable. I'm streaming Skies of Arcadia.
Look, if you get it, we got you.
Yeah, do it, Big John. I'll support you, man. I got you, bro.
Whew.
Shoot, make history. Make sure. You know what? Speaking of our channel, and yes, guys, we are variety streamers. We are content creators and journalists, in our company. Quick question. You two are the top streamers when it comes to retro games, correct? Yes or no? I mean, I'm just asking, like, cause
I won't say top, but sure.
Okay, just because, like, hey, you two can definitely either. I know, Big John, you got Skies of Arcadia. Big John, that's all you. If you can get this, heck yeah, man. Like, we'll definitely support you, like, 100%. I BS you not, man, because you've been talking about this game since I met you and stuff, especially for the GameCube version.
My boy Jeffrey, shout out to Jeffrey. He had he had the Legends for GameCube.
Oh, dude, does he still have it?
No.
What?
Jeffrey is the one. He's the type of person that'd be like, "I'm gonna sell this." He still sells stuff.
no.
He still will have something, and he'll be like, "I'm gonna sell this." So that's just him. I was like,
no.
I was messing with him like, "Yo, you could have gave me that. You could have gave me that." I'm like right down the street, free shipping. What you talking about? But yeah, he's always been like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sell this," but that's fine. Like, we got people like this on Etsy reprinting games.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. I never would have thought. I'm glad I was ranting about Skies of Arcadia and decided to look it up for the meme, because I never would have thought people was like,
oh dude. So back to the Xbox. So I guess we're just going to see. 2020 is going to be a very interesting year for not just our company, but entertainment and pop culture in general. Like, when they announced this last week, I was happy and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Can't wait. But the way that it was designed, so many memes were created in less than an hour since the announcement. And I was like, y'all need to chill, because can this be placed on its side, or no? You can. It needs to be stood up.
It can.
It can. Okay, good. Because I know the vent is on top, and I saw that with the green top and a bunch of holes, since it is a
jet engine. There's gonna be so. I know there's gonna be so much heat coming out of that thing. Oh my gosh.
Like, okay, I think it's safe for me to say this right now, but I can't tell the future, because anything could happen. And I guess it's safe for me to tell this to the world and tell this to you guys, but I will be getting not just the PlayStation 5, but hopefully also the new Xbox next year, and I'll review it. I'll definitely break it down to you guys, how it feels, how it functions. My priority obviously is the PS5, and I know some of us are still going to be rocking their PS4s like for the next, I think, a year and a half. I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to joke here, because
I get it.
Because the thing is, like, I know some of us is going to what do you call it? Slowly, steadily upgrade to the next consoles, because obviously you already know you want to upgrade to the next one, because some people are moving up at the same time. You want to keep your PS4. I know you and Gaylene, Big John, you guys. I know you guys just got your PS4s. Like, I know it's been some years now, but you still want to make it last the best way it can. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I mean, Matt? Because it's gonna be, because everyone knows, and whoever like knows us personally, and especially for the company, we're not that funded yet. We're trying to work with what we have and provide you with the best of news and entertainment and content, the best of from our ability. And we appreciate everyone's patience, because let's face it, I mean, we're some of the things we're doing right now, we're paying out of pocket.
Absolutely.
And trust us all, yes, with our jokes, calling it a master cooler, and yes, with the man, you better make sure this controller better be thick as hell. Yes, I agree with you, Big John. But like, we do want to get an update to the next stuff, and to make sure to let you guys know that your money is going to be worth it, and not just the games, but also the hardware itself. So again, we're excited. We're a bit nervous. We're a bit, how do you say, conscious as well, right? Like, that's the term to say. Cautious. There you go. Sorry. Excuse my vocabulary.
You good?
But yeah, because I know Gaylene's not too happy about some of the changes going on with the controller. I know Big John was like, the price better be pretty damn good, especially what we're gonna get.
Now, see, my biggest issue, I actually just posted the picture up on the Discord.
I see.
Yes, yes. So was able to figure out the dimensions based on the pictures that they showed so far.
Oh wow.
So if this is accurate, this thing will not fit on my setup at all.
Yes, like that's why it's
oh my gosh.
That's why I also made the joke about the Cooler Master, because I know most people have their towers under their desk. So I'm like, this thing is going on the floor under,
I'm looking at the table where my PS4 is gonna be, and I need to legit take off my external hard drive down just to fit. Probably.
This thing is going on the floor. I assume.
Yeah,
wait. We have to be careful.
If you haven't already.
Yes. Hey. Yeah. I am right now.
Okay.
But like, for those wondering, like, you guys need to have space. Our recommendation, especially for and I hope my staff is actually doing this the best to their best of their ability, is to make sure your consoles and your computers have ventilation space and space to breathe, people, because those are heat boxes, and we learned from the past, especially with even common household appliances, if you play or use them too much, it's going to burn out or shorten on you, or even worse, start a house fire. It has been proven. If I may bring this up, maybe Gaylene, you've heard about this story. Does anybody remember the infamous Xbox 360 first released power adapters?
Okay, this one I'm not familiar with.
Apparently the power adapters got so overheated and stuff because people have been playing hours and hours in time, and this is way before Gears of War came out. It actually, how should I say, overheated their Xboxes or overheated their power usage around the house, or can start a fire.
Wow.
What?
That was the beginning when the Xbox came out. 360. And man, oh jeez, and everyone was playing too many hours of Cameo Elements of Power for like what? So, I mean, it's good that you're showing us this now, Matt, because it gives you a, how should I say, it gives you a feel of what's it going to look like for the future of the consoles. Yeah, because I have the original PS4. I don't have the Slim. I still rocking with my Destiny Special Edition. I'm like, wow, thank you, and I do have. Yeah, you wait. You got Slim, right?
No, I got the one that came with. It was the Black Friday bundle back in
nice.
And
nice.
I do have the original Xbox One. I know Julissa has the original Xbox One, and does anybody here have a Pro or Slim? I know Aerosol has one. It's just
the only Slim I had was the PS3.
Yeah, I remember that. No, like. I mean, yeah. I also had a PS3 Slim too, so.
Yeah, I'm looking over my setup right now, trying to figure like, where could I put it if I buy this thing day one? Like, I mean, I could probably take away my 360 because it's standing up behind the TV, but even then, there's not much space back there.
Yeah.
Man.
You do have an open room, right? For you and Tanisha's your current console setup, like it's open room with open air, right?
So I mean, okay. So, best I can describe my setup since I don't have a visual for you guys. So
it's fine. Yeah.
We got a TV on top of this stand that has a left middle and center set of drawers. Let's see. Behind the TV is the 360 is just sitting there chilling. And that's behind one of two speaker towers. On the first shelf, starting from the left, I have PS3, cable box, and PS4, and then there's three drawers but they're kind of filled with like 3 drawers, but they're kind of filled with like random assortment things. I need to get that cluttered up. But even I wouldn't want to put those in there. Put the Series X in there in case of like you're talking about if there's heating issues, because that's a terrible place I would want to catch fire.
See, this is what's scary, because like I really hope the people who make these consoles think about like, and also I will add people who are buying, the consumers. We need to be very, very careful these days, especially since like with new equipment, you want to treat it as if like it's your own child a bit, because you paid a lot of money, hell of a lot of money for this. So you see, and obviously money doesn't grow on trees. See, yeah, and
that's a common misconception, because money is actually made of a sort of cotton like fiber.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, appreciate it. Awesome,
that's
great.
Why it doesn't really get destroyed when you accidentally leave it in your pocket. You got a couple dollar bills in your pocket, you put it in the wash machine, you forget. That's why they're not really get destroyed, because it's not paper. If it was paper, you'd be crying. It's
funny because I legit talked to Denise about that topic. Anyways, the point is, you want to make sure you take care of your equipment the best you can, because chances are, like, you don't want to make a small mistake where you have to pay for a brand new one, and that's too much. And I can already tell from the scale. See, this is getting scary. Where it's going to be like, watch, we're gonna go to this line of gaming where all the consoles are going to get a bit bigger, but then we're going to get slimmer models, and then we're going to get ones that like the shape of like the Stream Deck Mini Pro that's like freaking 4 inches and stuff. So
just imagine how much this thing is going to weigh too.
Oh man, we didn't even talk about weight. Shoot.
So one thing I am noticing, I went back to the thread that I got that picture from, and there's like 1 or 2 promo pictures. They're way far back, so I can't really put them right now.
It's
So
fine.
I'm noticing, when they're showing off that, and other people are showing off their setups. I think what they're aiming for with this size of product is for people who probably have their TVs mounted on the wall, so that there's barely anything on the desk area.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but not everyone has a mounted TV on the wall. So,
but it's what they're aiming for. By now they're aiming for the people who are getting like the 50 to 60 inch 4K TVs and stuff.
Oh my gosh! See,
take up the whole wall.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does anybody in our company even own a 4K monitor or a television set yet?
Nope.
Oh, see, nope.
Also,
see.
if you mount TVs, make sure you look for those studs.
Oh yeah, shoot! No! You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. You tell them again, Big John. You tell them again because
some people don't know what they're doing. You just losing drywall at that point.
I've seen horror stories, man.
I've seen horror stories too. Oh my lord. Oh, shoot. But
hold up. Let me find a good picture here.
Yeah.
While they're getting that picture up, guys, stay tuned for news about the upcoming Xbox from the Xbox Series X series or what. I don't even know what to call it anymore.
Yeah, so it's Xbox, and this is the Series X, but this new. It's like they revamped the original Xbox. They made it from a plateau to a skyscraper.
Series X is the one that we saw. There'll be another series something when we see like a slim model or another model or something like that.
It's so weird looking.
Series Z.
But
with a Z, so it's slim.
Holiday 2020, folks. Holiday 2020, folks. Please. And keep it here, guys. We'll let you guys know when's the right time to be on alert for pre-order for your latest electronic retailer, and we'll keep you guys again posted. And
here's the picture I saw. Take a look at that.
Oh my gosh!
Shout out to the people.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
That's not cool.
It was like, let's put it in the wall. Here we go.
Just put it on a table, for Christ's sake.
Okay.
They wanted to be cool.
They wanted to be cool.
Oh my god, no.
You see those installation costs ain't looking so bad now, huh?
Oh no. Oh man.
You
idiot.
Professional. Don't play around.
Or have a stud finder. Legit, that's what me and my father used, and our TV is still standing 6 years.
That's what, like $20?
Dude, even a good one is like 15 or 20, yeah. And see, that's also going to be on the shopping list later for you guys as a Christmas gift. We'll talk about that later. But other than that, yes, please don't have mistakes like these, folks. Either hire a professional or legit do the research before placing a TV on your wall. This is Yes, I'm so upset looking at this picture. Please take it away. Take it away. Please don't. Get this. Delete that. Delete that off Delete that off the chat, Matt. Delete that off the chat right now, Matt. No, you can. You know what? No, I'll do it for you. Delete the message. Done. Deleted. Bye. So long. Gosh, that makes me so angry. Oh my gosh. No, seriously. You spent all that money for a great monitor and it just falls and dies on you. Great job. Because you didn't install it properly. That's your fault. Your fault.
I think you're probably looking like spiderwebs on the inside now.
Alright, what's next on the news, Matt?
Well, that's it for main news. All that we have left is a couple trailers for our trailer talk.
I want to start with Top Gun Maverick first. Before we get into how should I say, the infamous Inception Control movie.
What?
No, we'll talk, Gaylene. When you see the trailer, we'll see the trailer. But
okay, so Top Gun Maverick. I will admit I don't have much stake in the Top Gun series overall. That said, this trailer does look pretty cool. um, we're starting to see more about um, Tom Cruise's character essentially coming back and teaching. It's all about him teaching the new school. And I
Yeah.
guess kind of learning from each other.
Yeah, Pete Mitchell. I watched this movie a long time ago. I need to rewatch it just to familiarize myself again. He's been in the Navy for I think 15 or 20 plus years now. Tom Cruise's character, and his base, the Naval Academy or the Air Force, they want him to come back just to teach Miles Teller, who we saw in the famous movie Whiplash with J.K. Simmons.
Absolutely. So I did not know he was in this movie, so I saw his face with the mustache, and it kind of surprised me.
Yeah, he's with the mustache because he doesn't look. We're not used to seeing him with the mustache, but he actually plays. Tom Cruise had a best friend. His nickname was Goose. That was his wingman. That's his son. Miles Teller is playing his son. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
So pretty much, yeah, and his son's code name, it's not Goose, it's Rooster, which is kind of like really. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool,
Okay.
and you're going to see, how should I say, Tom Cruise teaching the new recruits, because pretty much
It's been 20 years.
20 plus years since the original Top Gun, and he's pretty much Tom Cruise is teaching these young cadets, because him and the trainees, they're about to embark on a mission like that's dangerous. And from what I heard, from what I remembered, in the plus storyline I think that was canceled, they're gonna be fighting against drones. So I was like, okay, because drones are the new wave of
of air combat.
yeah, air combat now, and they're trying to bring that back. So I'm like,
this is John Henry, huh?
what?
But actually, yeah, that was what I heard in the I wasn't sure if this is the same script or not, but basically they're talking about the Air Force trying to cancel this program in favor for using drones, and you got Tom Cruise, got Maverick coming back trying to prove that these guys, these soldiers are still worth putting into action.
Yep, and
Nice.
because he's trying to prove to that infamous quote, that man before machine, because it was man who created machine and such. I was like, oh really?
Right.
So it's very interesting to see Ed Harris as the huge commander, and John Hamm from Mad Men, who are like who, how should I say, they want Maverick to come back because like he was one of the best. And if you guys saw the original Top Gun, yeah, he was one of the best. And it kind of you kind of have to like ask yourself what happened between.
The trailer that he's kind of schooling everybody.
Exactly, like they did like, we're gonna play some dogfight. I was like, oh, you're gonna play dogfight against these noobs? Okay, sure. So, and these noobs are like, this grandpa. I was like, don't say that, because this guy has what it takes, and you can tell his character is trying to keep everything in the 80s. Like, you saw him with the old school leather jacket. You see him with the aviators.
The volleyball scene again.
Oh yeah, but only this time it's football. It's football this time. So I was like, okay. And Val Kilmer's in this movie too, who played Iceman in the original film.
Too?
Yes, he came back for this movie, which was very nice. So he healed well, because I know he had to stop acting because he had I think throat cancer, I believe, if I recall.
Really?
And Tom Cruise wanted him back in just because, just for old time's sake. And if I think about it, he made that infamous line where Tom Cruise, or either him or Goose, Maverick or Goose.
Speed?
Yeah, no, not the Need for Speed, but he they call him Iceman because he's so cold. Val Kilmer's character, he actually like clenched his teeth, like he's just made a biting sound in front of them and stuff like that. I was like, wow.
Okay.
But I know Jennifer Connelly is going to be playing the new love interest, but my main question is, like, what did Maverick do since the very first movie to this movie? Like, how did he get so famous besides...
They got a lot to explain.
Yeah, they do. They do. Because you know how they did their sequels? Various Game Boy games, from what I remember. I was like, wow.
I got a feeling those won't be canon.
Oh no, they won't. They won't. They won't. They won't. Nah,
I'm
but
just sitting here wondering, if we bring Top Gun back, are we gonna get some more Kenny Loggins songs on the soundtrack? Get some new Kenny Loggins?
I swear somebody is going to. I'm calling it now.
Cause,
Maybe
'cause
some.
if Hanging with the Boys ain't on here, I don't want it.
If someone is gonna sing "Highway to the Danger Zone" by a brand new artist that we listened to today, like how they had Blake Shelton sing "Footloose" for the movie Footloose in the remake, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Well, you guys got me. They're gonna get me to sing "Highway to the Danger Zone."
Anyways, what we're going to do now is announce that this movie is coming out. Is it July 2020, Matt? Or see,
June.
It's June. Oh, man, you're showing all these summer movies already. Y'all making me poor over the summer too. Thanks, movies. Thanks, movie industry. Great, you guys are awesome. And this movie, next to the upcoming movie trailer we're about to see next, it is worth the IMAX, especially those dogfighting scenes and those aircraft flying scenes, Matt. You can see it like all if you're sitting in the middle of the theater and all in a good view, right?
Right.
Oh, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. But yeah, June 20.
I need to bundle up on the original because
I need to also.
Like I said before, I was never that big on Top Gun. I got a feeling Miles probably gonna want to see it. So
all right, we're gonna make a Lunchbox movie night. We all gonna watch the first two Bill and Ted movies. We're gonna watch Top Gun before we get ready for these two films. I'm calling it now, man. Shoot, that's it.
True.
That's it. All right, let's move on to the next trailer. Again, guys, Top Gun Maverick comes in theaters this upcoming summer 2020 in June. So check it out. And Control the movie, right? That's the next movie, right, Matt? I mean, obviously, Inception. Yeah, great.
So Christopher Nolan is back in the director chair with this new weird movie called Tenet. They've been pretty quiet with the movie as a whole. I'm actually still not 100% sure what the movie is even about because they. If you were signed on to the script, you go and you look at the script in like a dark room. That's how secretive they were about this film. But going off of context of the trailer, the best I can assume is that we got spies who deal with time travel, and they're trying to stop, I guess, this rogue agent from launching something that would, as they mentioned in the trailer, possibly cause World War III.
What?
Damn.
Because they mentioned World War III in the trailer, and I was like, okay. So it
seems like they're doing this thing where there's probably some tech in this movie, I assume, where if you have a hold of it or have access to it, you yourself are able to kind of move backwards in time against what's going on in the rest of the world.
Yeah, you can see Michael Caine in this film because he was in Inception and, of course, the Dark Knight trilogy.
And Michael Caine is in it. Movie stars David Washington and Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson, the one who played Quicksilver and Kick-Ass in the movie Kick-Ass.
Nice.
Yeah, he's in the movie, and you see these cars flipping backwards. What is going? They're driving backwards now. What is? See, I saw this trailer like yesterday or a couple days ago. And this one what got me, you see this person following the bullets and stuff, and this hasn't happened yet, and then you see this guy coming out of looking like some type of Tom Clancy Rainbow Six character.
Yeah, exactly.
What? And obviously, how much Christopher Nolan loves the 70mm to the 35mm cameras. This movie's heads up needs to be watched in IMAX. Oh my gosh, I'm calling it now. It's gonna look beautiful.
That was actually part of why he didn't put up the very first trailer that came out a while ago to the internet right away, because he wanted to make sure it was only seen in IMAX. On top of the whole secrecy stuff.
And I heard the prologue was shown. And yes, guys, if you don't know, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is now in theaters, and we'll be talking about it when we come back next month. Yes, you can bet we are. And the prologue was actually shown in IMAX theaters for people who actually are watching the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker in IMAX actually. So
Oh wow.
people got
Okay.
treated very well with that. I was like, huh, if
Okay.
that's the case, might go to an IMAX theater. Let's go. But
Down for that.
but to be fair, you know, no one knew because Nolan was off the grid since 19 what's that movie again? With Kenneth Branagh, that war movie that's like Battlefield 1. Dunkirk. Yes.
Oh,
He
okay.
did Dunkirk, and all of a sudden, boom, he was like no one knew what he was up to. Even I didn't know. I was like,
Yeah, because as soon as Dunkirk was finished, he started immediately working on Tenet.
see, that's what got me because I'm like, what are you up to? What are you doing? Anything going on? I didn't know he was working on that. So smart move.
I'm guessing whatever ideas he has for this plot, he just wants um very very little spoilers coming out to the public as possible, so that with everything going on, it'll leave everyone on the edge of their seat.
Oh yeah, and here's my question to you guys: do you think this movie does take place in the Inception universe? Or no, too complicated. We're not gonna go there.
I don't know, and I only say that because at least as of right now, outside of his work with DC, he hasn't really worked on any movies that are like super interconnected. So I'm not sure if that's his thing. I know he's not big on doing sequels outside of commission stuff like the DC universe stuff.
Did he do Interstellar also? Right, he did Interstellar
Yes.
also, right?
That's
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Which is also a self-contained movie.
Well, shoot. See, like you can trust Christopher Nolan to actually take you on a journey when it comes to science fiction / action thriller movies, because out of all the movies he's created, that's not Batman related. Inception was my favorite one. Like, oh my goodness gracious, because but Tenet might actually be the next thriller, and it's not even a heist this time. This is actually a mystery type film because he's
Like spy mystery kind of thing.
because he's following John's character. He's following the clues, right? Like he's following
Right.
he's backtracking the steps and stuff. Okay, well,
All we know is that the title of the movie Tenet, that's a key word to whatever their main mission is.
okay,
Like that's the main password to something. Probably, I want to assume it's probably to the time traveling tech that they're using.
yeah, gotcha. All right, so we'll see another summer movie, right, Matt? In July, right? I know
July 17th.
July 17th, 2020, guys. Be sure to check it out. And again, if you guys are watching the the now released Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker in IMAX, you will be treated to Tenet's prologue only in IMAX theaters due to the fact that Nolan wanted you to experience this movie in IMAX. We will be right back to end our segment with holiday gift ideas. That is entertainment pop culture related to help you guys. I know it's 5 more days until Christmas, and if you guys haven't started shopping yet, I'm wrapping up shopping myself and such. Maybe my staff is gonna give me hints in what I can get for them. Probably that's affordable. Ahem. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Oh, great. That's
Okay,
great. That's great. No. I got you guys. But we'll be right back, guys. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with our what we're going to talk about and how to help you guys with your Christmas shopping, whether it's a video game, a movie, but we got you guys. We'll give you guys suggestions. So thank you guys for tuning in. Much love and appreciation. Be sure to press that follow button and support the channel by subbing. Use your Twitch Prime subscriptions, especially if you have Amazon Prime. And as always, guys, keep it here. And again, we'll be right back. Thank you.